This is my kind of inventory right here. Friday night inventories. Oh. Evening, internet cretins. Evil here, hanging out in the back room. You know, it's closing time. Roger, I think he's left for the day. Raj! He's gone. Alright. So what do I do on this night off when I got nothing else going on? I got nothing going on tonight. I'm gonna talk and check out City of the Living Dead. This is a patron request from my boy Liquid Pig. He put it down. Also, birthday gift time. This guy wanted to see me kind of tackle City of the Living Dead. This is a wild ride. I'm not really an Italian horror guy. Shocker. So this is all new stuff to me. I've never really had an itch to get into Italian horror, but my boy Liquid Pig says it's good. I'm going to give it a whirl. And holy smokes, I was fully expecting from a title called City of the Living Dead to be a zombie film. It is not. It's not. This is the gates of hell opening up after a priest hangs himself. And he opens the gates of hell, and all kinds of shenanigans ensue in this small town, which, you know, includes some wild shit like a room full of maggots, dude getting a drill press through his fucking head, brain ripping. I mean, straight up grabbing the back of somebody's head and just twisting until brains come out. Pretty gross stuff. Some Walking Dead corpses, not as many as I was expecting. Pretty wild stuff. You also get some buried alive action. You get a seance that scares somebody to death, only for a little while though. And I love the cop who's like, "What is it? What are you guys on? Is it the marijuanas? Is it the crack? Is it the cocaine?" This is definitely out of my realm of normal area cinema. So, man, I think Liquid Pig needs to be here to talk about this movie with me. Because this is definitely where I could refer to his expertise, because this is his genre of horror film. Maybe I'll call him. I think I'm going to call him. Hope I remember his number. Liquid Pig. Liquid Pig. Okay, it's ringing. He should be here any minute. I'm gonna let this ring. Hey, you made it!
You rang. I came.
You did. You took my seat too. How the hell did I get over here? I see you brought some of your toys along with you today.
Yeah, I take them with me everywhere I go.
Everywhere you go, man. What y'all got up here? You got some puzzle boxes. Got some. Got a magazine over here.
Information about the movie.
So
yeah.
You wanted this movie done.
Yes.
Why did you want this movie done?
This is one of my old-time favorite Italian horror movies. Not to mention old-time favorite zombie movies ever. It might be my favorite Italian zombie flick. I keep going back and forth between this and other Fulci films.
Yeah, I know you're a huge zombie fan, so I knew when you were submitting me a movie you wanted me to talk about, and I was like, well, as a birthday gift, I was like, hey, I'm gonna bring you on and introduce you to the people. This is Liquid Pig in the flesh.
Yeah. Happy birthday to me.
Indeed. Pretty good looking birthday boy, huh?
Oh, well.
Not really a zombie film, as I was surprised to find out.
Well, it is. There's definitely zombies in there. They're not your average kind of zombie.
No.
It's not like a zombie apocalypse, per se. If it is, it's more towards the very, very beginning in one town.
Yeah, very tiny
when
town.
the gates of hell open up.
Indeed, the gates of hell do open up. And there's some crazy shit happening in this movie between the maggots scene, which you were telling me about earlier.
Yeah, that scene is crazy. I was watching the behind the scenes on the Blu-ray
That Blu-ray.
Yeah, and they actually, those are real maggots. They just got like just buckloads of maggots in this huge, like, powerful fan, and they somehow rigged it up to have the maggots just fly through the window at.
Gotta be a prop guy's throwing that shit in front of the fan. Like, close your mouth.
And then they would put like some kind of like a special effect, spirit gum stuff on their faces, so some of the maggots would stick to various parts of their faces. But anytime it's in their mouth or their eyes or whatever, that's all real. And a lot of the facial reactions from the actors, genuine,
super genuine.
Yeah, I can't believe going through. So that is dedication to the craft.
Yeah, that's guerrilla filmmaking for sure. I would not be doing that for any amount of money. I don't think. Would you do that?
No, I don't think so.
Not for a feature film. You want to be famous, don't you? Put these maggots on your face.
If it was a zombie film with Fulci directed, maybe.
Maybe. Well, yeah. Good point there.
Same thing with the one scene where the priest like pushes gunk into the woman's mouth or whatever it is. There's like worms and all this like mud and shit just coming out of her. That's all real. It's all actual stuff.
No CG bullshit here.
No.
None. But you're a huge Hellraiser fan as well.
Yeah, can't you tell?
I can tell, as I say, but I got your cell phone number right there.
I live in the labyrinth.
So, being a fan of Hellraiser, you were initially very much against, because early on when we were talking, I was collecting some of the Funko Pops and other things that were geared a bit more towards a more friendly approach to Pinhead and the Cenobites. You were not a fan of that at all.
More cutesy.
Cutesy, yes, that is exactly
approach.
The term.
Yeah, I fucking hate those things.
You're a purist in the sense that these are not things to be played with.
It's a horror film. You know, it's supposed to be, to me, it's supposed to be kind of scary and horrific and gory and all the things that it actually is. And then you make this little cute Funko Pop figure of a horror icon that has nothing to do with cutesy. You know, they made one from Dorbs. Have you heard of Dorbs?
Mm-hmm.
That's like it's from, and it's even cutesier than the Funko Pop one.
They are indeed. You don't want any of them though either?
No.
Your introduction into the horror world, what did you start with?
Man.
And when did Hellraiser come into play?
Oh, my intro to horror was probably an old VHS tape that my mom had of Thriller, the music video.
Yeah!
And it had the behind-the-scenes stuff with John Landis.
Yeah.
So you watch the video, then afterwards, it was like this special thing that was on MTV that my mom taped. And then, so you'd watch all that, and I remember it just scared the living shit out of me whenever the zombies would go to the house. And she's in the corner, you know, and they're all like gonna get her, and then at the last minute, Michael Jackson hands out his hand. And,
her fucking trip is over. She's like, oh, you're in the living room. You ready to go?
Yeah, so that I think affected me on a deep level. I didn't know until about later on in life.
I would not have guessed.
That might be why I'm so into zombies and stuff. But after that, it wasn't until really Night of the Living Dead. When I watched that, and
the original or the
early
1990?
20s? No, the original.
Oh.
I didn't really get into horror until later on.
Yeah.
But that really did it. And I got into Hellraiser because we were on a family vacation one time, and in a hotel room, we just happened to be flicking through the channels, and Hellraiser was on, and we stopped and watched it. And I'm like 11 or 12 or something, and I had never seen anything as brutal and weird and messed up as like when the Cenobites come with the chains. And
was it on a cable channel?
Yeah, it was just on like some channel. And it was just us kids alone in the room, I think. No parents around, so yeah, ever since then.
Here, enjoy this movie. We're gonna go out and get something to drink. We'll be back in like 90 minutes. You gotta be all right, okay?
There's no porn in there, right? Yeah, all right, we're good. What's the worst they're gonna find on TV?
No, I'm sure it's affected my porn watching habit.
That's what cemented it into the Hellraiser world, and you've been
I
into that
think
ever
so.
since.
Yeah, I like rewatched it. Of course, I only watched like maybe 20 minutes of that movie at the time as a kid, but it really affected me, you know. And then I watched the whole, like the next 3 movies all in a row. Like later on, me and some friends rented them at a video store.
Oh, the video
I was
store.
like, oh my god, this is amazing.
I kind of drop off after 3. 4, I've actually come around again a bit to being it's not bad, but
It's not bad, yeah.
how would you rank
1
the
through 4.
1 through 4 in that order?
Yep. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, and 4.
There you go.
And then 5 through 9 or whatever. It doesn't matter. They all suck.
Spec scripts.
Actually, the one that just came out. I forget what the subtitle is for the movie, but that one's not too bad. Actually, the one that's after Revelations, the remake, Revelations.
I know it, but I can't.
I know
think of
I can't think of it right offhand either. It's a little bit of a different take on it, but it's head and shoulders better than 5 through 9.
There's 10 of them movies. How do you feel about 10 Hellraiser movies?
I think it's pretty ridiculous. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No. Well, like 5 through 8 or whatever, they were all the scripts that were already in circulation.
Yeah,
they
the
just
spec
kind of
scripts, they just threw
shoehorned
Cenobites
in Pinhead
Yeah, now it's a movie.
for the name recognition. So that never makes for a good film.
Yeah, I can agree
Well,
with that. It gets it made.
I guess
but,
it could, but yeah, not in this case.
Going back to City of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
What else you got on this?
Well,
on
there's
this
an
piece?
interesting fact I read about in Horror Hound.
Yeah, because you know all this stuff. So hit me with some knowledge here.
Originally, it was called Twilight of the Dead.
Okay, I got you.
Theme,
I see what
you
you're
know.
throwing down. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was called Twilight of the Dead. Romero's people got wind of that. They sent over like a cease and desist, saying it's too close to our theme of.
You know what you're doing, Fulci. Knock it off.
Yeah, we don't. No, stop. So they got sued and they won. One of the things they had to do was they're like, you don't got to give us any money or anything, but you can't use any of the promotional materials. You can't use any of the radio spots, that says Twilight of the Dead. They already had all this stuff, and it was already running on some of the radio stations in like a couple towns.
So those got
So they had to go through-
collectibles now.
I really want one. I want like one of the posters. Yeah, that
I was
was
like,
sweet.
dang, that's gotta be
That looks really cool too. They actually pulled it off. They like a bunch of the crew stood up for like 48 hours straight, like making a whole new promotional material, and it was like this little production company that didn't really have the money to do it, but they had faith in the movie here in America, so they spent the money, and it really paid off because it was a huge hit for them anyway. At the box office.
Threw this on and watched it. I commented to Roger. I was like, they really got a lot of use out of their main theme. So
Yeah.
what's your take on the soundtrack, the score?
I love the score. I think
It feels very 70s zombie-ish.
yeah. If you've seen Zombie 2, also by Lucio Fulci,
Which I
aka
haven't yet.
Zombie. Well,
Yet.
we're gonna have to fix that.
That's what
Right.
he's here for.
That's by the same guy that did that soundtrack, Fabio Frizzi.
Sounds legitimate. I'm Fabio
I think it's
Frizzi.
great. This is back in the days when movies had like a theme to the soundtrack.
Oh yeah, I do
know,
miss
like,
that.
Like you could listen to the song and be like, Die Hard or whatever,
Yeah. So, any final thoughts for this movie?
If you like gore, you've gotta watch this.
I agree there.
if you
That's
like-
intense.
If you like a really good,
Grabbing a fucking head, pulling shit out of it.
yeah, the drill scene is one of the most infamous in all of
takes, like,
Gordom.
Takes like 2-3 minutes for that to completely
Yeah.
go to like beginning to end.
Yeah, and there's
It's
a close
tense.
up on it, and like it goes into how they had to make the head and the fake drill and
Doing the bonus
But-
features.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. But it looks so real when you watch it. You
It
can
does.
You will never
It
tell.
fucked with me. Like, this looks pretty real.
This is one of the 3 movies of Fulci's Gates of Hell trilogy. I think it's also called the Gothic Zombie trilogy, along with House by the Cemetery, and The Beyond, which is another great Fulci flick.
I know the covers, but I've not seen The Beyond. I think I've seen parts of House by the Cemetery.
House by the Cemetery, yeah.
How are those?
It's on some of like free, well, not free, but like collection of horror movies, like 10 movies on 2 discs. You know, sometimes it's
78
on those
movies
things.
for $3.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Sometimes House by the Cemetery is on there. The Beyond is amazing. If you like the kind of spooky atmosphere that's in this, The Beyond takes that to another level. But if you like the gore, all 3 movies have it in fucking spades.
But there you go. The Liquid Pig giving you the seal of approval. I thought it was a heck of a good time. Definitely some crazy shit going on there. I gotta get back to work, so
Good stuff.
I'm gonna put you back in here until I need
okay.
you again. But thanks for coming by, helping me out.
You're welcome.
City of the Living Dead. Happy birthday. Glad you hooked me up with this movie. I got to check it out. And remember, 3B Video is where we turn B movies into the movies. Don't bring the chains out this time, alright?
Such a waste of good suffering.
Alright, get back in there.